The Bible has the power to really, truly change people.
When you think about what Appian Media has set out to do, the whole point is to bring these places to life.
To realize that I was near the places where those events took place is really, really special.
Film is a powerful art form. It's about time that Christians harness that for good.
There's not just 5 or 10 stories to tell, there's 500 stories to tell.
We're not talking about fairy tales here, we're talking about real people, real places, and real events.
To be able to use something that we know can be a powerful tool for good, that's why this is so needed.
The fear of the Lord is the beginning of knowledge, and when you start with that truth, then you're well on your way to learning wisdom.
It increases their faith in God, it increases their faith in God's Son, in His Word, and it's worth it.
And to God be the glory.
Good morning, everybody. It's Giving Tuesday. That's a big day for us here at Appian Media. We have a lot to share with you today. We're going to show you some sneak peek clips from Out of Egypt, which is coming right along and will be released sometime early next year. We're going to also share with you our donor gift for those of you who decide to become recurring donors today. I don't know, if you're like me, the holidays just get shifted into high gear after Thanksgiving. I know from Thanksgiving on, you've got Black Friday and Small Business Saturday and then Cyber Monday and then Giving Tuesday. And so here we are, Giving Tuesday, and my inbox is full of emails, people wanting me to buy stuff. And I'll tell you, it can get to be a bit overwhelming, but I always enjoy Giving Tuesday. I always enjoy it because I love looking at the emails that come in, because it's different organizations that are doing good things and are very deserving of the money that's donated on today and Giving Tuesday. And we hope that you think Appian Media is also worth donating to, because we are very excited about the work that's being done here at Appian Media. And the mission of just creating all of this engaging video content, podcasts, workbooks, all of these things, and then being able to give them away for free to people so that they can study the Bible better and have a more intimate relationship with the Bible and with God, and really get to know the Bible lands. I think that's been a huge part of it for me. So we hope you think that the mission is valuable here at Appian Media. And if you're watching this and you're not familiar with Appian Media, welcome. And we're so glad you're here. And we're excited to share with you more about what we're trying to do and the impact we're trying to make on the world through this medium of video and the internet, sharing the Bible. So today on Giving Tuesday, we've got an exciting announcement to share with you. We are going to be giving everybody who signs up for a recurring donation of $10 or more a month. So if you sign up $10 or more a month as a recurring donor, you're going to get our latest edition Appian Media coffee mug. This is our 2023 edition of the coffee mug. And if you've followed Appian Media at all, you know that our team, we enjoy coffee. We probably enjoy coffee a little too much. It helps fuel the work and the excitement and the passion behind what we're doing here at Appian Media. And so this is actually our third mug that we've created. And for our past recurring donors, they know, because they've received these before. They've got quite a following. These mugs are, people are excited to get them. So this is our 2023 edition Appian Media coffee mug. And everyone who donates, makes a recurring donation of $10 a month or more, is going to get one of these mugs when you sign up. So you can go to appianmedia.org/donation and sign up there for your reoccurring donation, and it's $10 a month or more, and you're going to get one of these awesome coffee mugs completely free, mailed to you. So why do we rely on reoccurring donors for what we do here? And we haven't been doing recurring donations for very long, but what we have noticed is that over the years, we were doing fundraisers, and we would see these big peaks and valleys of funding come in. Whenever we had a project, we would ask for donations, and we'd get a lot of funding, and then we'd spend it all on the project. And that's exactly what we wanted to do. But we started to look and go, oh, we need to be able to look into the future and see where we are financially, if we're going to be able to make this financially sustainable over time. And so then we said, let's set up a monthly support system. So that way we can kind of project into the future. This is how much we know is going to be coming in from donations, so we can start to plan ahead for future projects. And so that's when we started our recurring donations. That was the idea, is to help us sustain the work that Appian Media is doing and be able to continue it for many years to come. So so that's recurring donations. And if you go to appianmedia.org/donation and give today through December 31st, so through the end of the year, we're going to send you one of these awesome coffee mugs as a thank you gift for your donation. And there's other great gifts as well. Our recurring donors are given early access to new content. So when we release Out of Egypt, we'll be sending that out to our donors early, so that way they can get a sneak peek on that new content. We also do quarterly Zoom calls with our recurring donors, because we are building a community of people who are passionate about the work that we're doing here at Appian Media. They're passionate about the mission of creating this great content and sharing it with the world for free, and they want to continue to support that. And so we really rely on that community to help bounce ideas off of our team and to help steer us in a direction that makes sure that we're staying on mission with everything we do. So we do quarterly Zoom calls to kind of update our donors as to what's going on behind the scenes at Appian Media. And as part of that, they have seen a couple of sneak peek clips from Out of Egypt. And one of those we want to show you right now. So sit back and enjoy this sneak peek of Out of Egypt.
The Israelites had just come out of the land of Goshen, and compared to where they were in the desert, life was easier back there. The food was readily accessible, they had put down roots, there was a community, and you leave all of that ease, even though they were in bondage and enslaved, you leave all of that ease and come to this. And you don't know where you're going, and you're just doing it day by day, and the sand, the desert wants to kill you. And it makes sense why the Israelites would have struggled in their faith and challenged Moses, like, why'd you bring us out here? Why'd you bring us out here to die? Slavery and bondage was easier than this. It was better than this. And they just didn't have a different perspective. So being out here in this I understand why they were struggling. God has led them out and God has delivered them, but they have nothing. They have to learn to rely on Him for their daily food. They have to learn to rely on Him for direction, for provision. And being out here, there's nothing they can do on their own. They're not going to put down roots here. They're living a nomadic life, and they left roots. And so they're just living in this in-between space, which is so hard to do, wrestling with whether God's going to fulfill the last part of His promise to take them to a land of rest, because this is not it. Everybody wanders through deserts in their life. They just do, where they get into this in-between space and it seems like there's no joy and there's no happiness. They can't see 1 foot in front of them. They can't see what's coming the next day. And they have to learn to rely on God every single day, every step along the way. And those seasons come and go, and we don't know how long those seasons are going to be. For some people, it's a couple of days or a couple of hours. For some people, they go into these deserts that may stretch their whole lives. But what the Exodus teaches us is that God's a God of deliverance, and there is life. There's life on the other side, there's hope on the other side, and while you're in the desert, there's still provision. God's with you through that desert. Even though you might not see it or understand what He's doing, He's operating and still saving you. He's still giving you life and sustaining you.
Well, I don't know about you, but that is a powerful clip for me to watch. I've watched it several times now, and it never gets old. The message in that clip, wandering in the wilderness, we all have our wildernesses. It's just so powerful. It hits home, and I think that's what the entire Out of Egypt documentary is going to do once it's done. And so I hope you've enjoyed that clip. I'll tell you, Wadi Rum, that area of southern Jordan where we filmed that scene, it's otherworldly. Some of you might be familiar with that area. That's where some of Star Wars was filmed. Some of the Dune movies were filmed there. And so it is just stunningly beautiful, but also very rugged and very hostile. I mean, you're in the desert, and at night when the sun's down, it is cold. And when the sun is up, it is blazing hot. And there are no trees, there's no animals. I mean, you can kind of imagine how it would have been. You would have been by God's providence that you would have been coming through that part of the world. And that's the way the Israelites were when they came through the wilderness. They had to rely on God for His protection. And that's, of course, we use that scene to kind of talk about the bringing of water and manna and sustenance for the Israelites, and how when we're in the wilderness, when we're in our wildernesses, that we need to be sustained by God for that. So I hope you enjoyed that scene. That is just a little bit of what you can expect from Out of Egypt. So we're excited. Today's Giving Tuesday, and we are doing a donor drive. If you become a recurring donor of $10 a month or more between now and December 31st, you're going to get this Appian Media. No, maybe not this mug, but you're going to get an Appian Media coffee mug, and that's going to be just our little thank you for being a donor and supporting the mission and supporting the work of Appian Media. So if you're new to Appian Media, if you're watching this and you've come to us through YouTube or you found us on some other platform, we're so glad that you're here, and we hope that you're enjoying the content that you're seeing from Appian Media. This has been a labor of love, and our team has worked tirelessly over the years to create lots and lots of video content, documentaries, and podcasts and workbooks and all kinds of content about the Bible to help people engage with Scripture in a more meaningful and powerful way. And we want you to be a part of that. We're building a community here, a community of people who believe in the Bible and are passionate about sharing that message through the technology that we have today, which is the internet, which is video. There's so many platforms out there that we didn't have when I was growing up and when others were growing up that are now available to us. And we feel like we need to be using those platforms to share the good news of God's word with that. So another interesting little fundraiser that we have a friend that approached Craig and I not long ago, and he makes soap. He makes artisanal soap. It's handmade soap. And he came to us and he said, look, I want to help support Appian Media because I love the work that you're doing. What if I donated some of the profits of my soap business to you guys? We said, yeah, that sounds great. We love it when donors come to us with creative ways to help fundraise for Appian Media. So his name is Justin, and he owns Justin's Suds. And we'll make sure to get the website in there so that way you can go and find that soap. But his team actually did some research and created some Middle Eastern scents that we think really speak to the Bible lands and speak to the work that we're doing at Appian Media. And so a couple of those scents that we landed on were milk and honey and pomegranate. There you go, pomegranate soap. So these are fantastic. They smell wonderful. And here's just show you a bar of soap. It's pretty simple, but it smells. It's the pomegranate soap here. It smells fantastic. And these are just great little stocking stuffer gifts. These are gonna be great for next to the kitchen sink for washing your hands or in the shower. Just really fantastic, unique little gifts. And when you purchase pomegranate and milk and honey soap, the profits are going to go back to Appian Media to help support the work that's being done at Appian Media. So we're pretty excited about this because this was a donor who came to us and said, look, I want to help. I want to find a way that I can use my talents to help you guys and help the work at Appian Media. And so Justin's Suds is the name of his company, and you can go and buy these soaps, and the profits will go to Appian Media. And Craig and I actually got a chance to go inside his soap making process. We went to his house, and in his basement, he makes the soap. And so we got to take a sneak peek at what that looks like. Go ahead and watch this video right now.
Stu, what are we getting ourselves into?
We are on our way to smell soap. We're going over to our friend's house, and he makes soap, and he's going to let us kind of sample the smells, and so we're going to decide which one we think smells like Appian Media.
That's our task today.
Yeah.
How do we capture the essence of the Bible lands, of Appian Media's mission, and put it in a bar of soap?
That's right.
So back here is where it all happens.
It's stronger as you go further back.
This is where I make soap. Bars of soap that have been cut that are curing. Yep, that is for a customer that wanted a pumpkin spice to smell great.
Can I just eat this soap?
No, you don't want to eat that.
Yeah, but it's just stress relief though. The next time we travel, we bring some of this.
Absolutely.
Product placement.
Can we smell some stuff?
Yeah, you can do whatever you want here.
Yeah.
What I would really like is to find a scent that I haven't made for you guys.
Whoa!
I know.
What is it? Oh,
Yeah. I have a pomegranate bitters in here.
I like the pomegranate.
Here. So I want you to tell me if you know what that one is.
Oh man, I couldn't even guess. Something outdoorsy, dirt.
Dirt.
It smells like dirt.
The Middle East has so much flavor and so many.
I just wonder what that would smell like.
Yeah, right.
So the smells of Israel, a lot of it was honey, oatmeal, and then of course like the sea salt desert, the smell of animal sacrifices would have been around Israel. So that's, I don't think we want to recreate that.
You don't have any of that downstairs?
The winners are
Winners are
pomegranate
pomegranate
and
milk and honey.
Yeah.
I think those are good. Those are good, solid Bible smells.
Right? They smell like the Bible.
They smell like the Bible.
Don't you agree?
Let me see.
Let's see. Final judgment.
And then there's
Are you okay?
That was pretty cool. I tell you, I've not made soap before. I'm not familiar with how it works, but it's a pretty neat process. So anyway, I've been using this soap and it is fantastic. And I definitely recommend pick up a few bars of this. Again, great gifts, great stocking stuffers, and help support Appian Media in the process. Okay, so we are running our donor drive. Now through December 31st, you can help support Appian Media with a recurring donation of $10 a month or more, and you're going to get this coffee mug right here. I think it's my favorite. We actually have a few coffee mugs. I think this one is my favorite of the mugs. It's really sturdy. It's a really sturdy mug, and just really, I like the gold logo on the front of it. It's just a neat mug. So just become a recurring donor and you will get this mug shipped directly to you as a thank you gift for being a donor. And look, if you have donated to Appian in the past and you just do a one-time donation, this is a good opportunity to maybe cut that donation up over 12 months and make it a reoccurring donation. Because again, that reoccurring money coming in every month helps support the mission. And it helps us as we're looking ahead to see what we need to be working on and doing in the future. It helps us to know, okay, we have this funding here and we can move forward with these projects. It really helps with the sustainability here at Appian Media. So if you're a donor already, but you haven't become a recurring donor, this is a great time to do that. And you're going to get a little gift in the process. All right, we've got one more clip to show you from out of Egypt. This is a pretty neat clip, and I'll tell you right now, we're gonna leave it as a cliffhanger because we're not gonna give away the full story. But this is part of our climb up Mount Sinai in the wilderness. One of the locations. We know that there's several locations that Mount Sinai could have been, but this is one of the locations. And so we climb Mount Sinai. Go ahead and watch this clip.
Okay.
What's that?
He said we have to move up.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, to reach the sunset. Okay.
Just as it wasn't easy for the Hebrews who were now thrust into the wilderness out of Egypt, we too discovered that getting to the top of this mountain would prove challenging.
An 80-year-old did this 3 times in a week, up and down.
It didn't say if he was chasing the sunset.
This is amazing and exhausting. So we're in the shade catching a breather and then we'll keep going. Yes. What is it like to live next to Mount Musa?
Oh, it's very calm, peaceful. It's full of peace and love.
Do you get to meet many people who come?
Yes, every day. I meet so much people here. Do you like it when you find the mountain here?
Yes.
What do you feel for you?
Exhaustion. We gotta hustle. We've gotten to this spot about to hit the steps, and if we do this right, we should catch the sunset. We've got a pretty aggressive pace, but I think we're gonna do it.
Climbing the 700 steps to the top. I haven't been keeping count. I think we're gonna make it.
That is incredible.
Hopefully that makes you want to watch the rest of the documentary Out of Egypt. It's we are in the focus group stage. So this is getting toward the end of it, almost before we have a locked edit of the documentary, and then we send it off to color correction and do all of the final tweaking to it before we release it. But we're very excited about the work that's gone into this and where it is in the process. And Lord willing, we will release this documentary next spring. So we're getting close, getting really close. Anyway, our donor drive is going on now through December 31st. We encourage you, please become a recurring donor to Appian Media. And that helps us as we are looking to the future at what we can create and how we can continue the mission of spreading the gospel through engaging media and just continue to do all of the things that we're doing here at Appian Media. It's only because of your support that we can do those things. So become a recurring donor at appianmedia.org/donation. And between now and December 31st, you're going to get one of these awesome coffee mugs that we've been talking about. And we just are so thankful for you. We're so thankful for all of our donors. We're thankful for our audience that has grown over the years to really support us and to help share this mission and this message. And we just pray that you would continue to help support this. So go to appianmedia.org/donation, make your reoccurring donation and get your coffee mug. And we're so thankful for you. We hope you have a great, great Giving Tuesday.